Thanks so very much for joining me on today's episode of Erudef University Forum. And if you're just tuning in, you're onto the right channel. Okay, you're onto the right channel. Please don't change the dial because you might listen to something that could just inspire you, or you could be a good news to some other person. All right, and today is going to be wonderful. I am on set alone, but with so much package to you, so much to unleash on today's episode of Erudef University Forum. Now, if this is your first time of tuning in onto this program, please, this is one of the best environmental conservation programs you can ever imagine. That is sponsored by one of the finest environmental universities that we have in Central Africa. I'm talking about EAPS, Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Yes, this is that institution whereby you don't only get the studies, the classroom talks, it is hands-on learning, right? Field work, research work, a lot of things happen at Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Yes, of course, today we are going to discover those things. It's kind of a discovery journey, right? I'll talk slowly so you can get me so clearly. And please, if you have any question, any inquiries, make sure that the numbers on your screen, 676-787901, you make sure that you send us the questions, and hopefully we are going to send you your wonderful answers. Yeah, my name is Ndukong, and I'm going to be your host and presenter for today. Today, I want us to look at the topic of today, which is EAPS, your ideal school for academic excellence and opportunities. IAPS, your ideal school for academic excellence and opportunities. Please, if you are just tuning in, it's going to be screened even on High TV Facebook page. For those of you, if you miss out something, just maybe you visit the High TV Facebook page for a view, live view of the program of today. Now, some of you will be like, what is she talking about? HIAPS, what is HIAPS? What is EAPS? What is Erudef? What is all this all about? Now, HIAPS stands for Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. You know, sometimes I don't like to call this issue of sciences because some people, when they get the word sciences, they're like, aha. It means that I'm not supposed to be there because I'm from an arts background. So I'm like, it means that I studied history. It means that because I'm studying literature, that doesn't belong to me. It has nothing to do with me. No, don't say like that. I personally, my background is purely art. I'm a purely art student, but today I am a student of EAPS, Erudef University Institute. I'm a fellow from the School of Fundraising and Civil Society Studies. I'm going to come to that, all right? I'm also a student there, and I studied arts, but I am coping. I'm enjoying life, So you too can cope, right? Don't say that this is only for science students. This word science, some of us think that is science, it's not some word to some particular persons, all right? Now, today I said our topic is HIAPS. EAPS, your ideal school for academic excellence and opportunities. And I started by telling you what Erudef is all about. This program has been on, so it is not new to you. So today what I want to do to you today is I want to be unveiling to you the wonderful programs of Erudef University Institute. I'm going to be unveiling to you the wonderful opportunities, both global and national opportunities. Now, the good thing is that I'm going to be talking from my own experience and perspective. I'm not going to be saying as if they gave me some notes to copy or to come and sit here and I'm right. My CEO is not here. No lecturer is here. So nobody's kind of convincing me to say, no, say this, or favor, say this. I'm telling you, I'm on set with my laptop today. So this is a serious business. I've never come on set with a laptop, but I'm on set today with a laptop because it is business. I wish I could just be showing you what I want to show you online because laptop, why laptop? Now, Favor, why do you come on set today with laptop? Yeah, because at Erudef University Institute, you can't do without a laptop. You can't. Because most of the things you will do in research is your laptop. You speak to donors, but online, right? You find research, but online. You find opportunities, but online. So you must have a laptop as a student of YAPS. You must have a laptop. So the first thing you get when you enroll into Erudef University Institute is a laptop. All right, this one. Yeah, this is one of my laptops. So as I said earlier before, I said we are going to be unveiling a lot of things today on set, and feel free to ask me all your questions. All right. Now, I want to start with the different schools of Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Now, I know that you know what Erudef University Institute is all about. It's an environmental university, and what is an environment? Environment is everything around you. Everything. Where I am is an environment. Where you are is an environment. Everything. Today, this morning, I saw some young people were like, they were grumbling that the way they fetch water is actually a borehole. It is being controlled by a man. So the man came and told them that he has misplaced the key of the borehole, and they were kind of frustrated. They were moving from one quarter to the other just to fetch the prestigious liquid, clean water. You know, they were kind of really worried that how can this man say that the key of the borehole is missing? Now they are suffering, they cannot get water. They were moving about looking for water, to fetch clean water. Now, why was I interested in that story, and why am I bringing that story here to you? I'm bringing that story here to you because that was a gap from a community. Now, you can be living in a community where you realize that water is scarce. We all know that Cameroon is water scarce. Boya is water scarce. There are some areas where you hardly get clean water. So people suffer to get from far distance to get clean water. And you know, water is necessity. We can't just do without water. You need water to drink. You need water to cook. You need water to do your laundry. Water, even in the hospital, everywhere we need water. Some research says our body, 70% of human body is water, right? So that was my concern. Now, this borehole, I think it's a borehole from Street 7, and I remember that was a project done by, I think, ACOM, Apostle John Chi, I think so. That was one of his projects that he gave to a community of Street 7. And now the people of that area, he discovered that the people of that area, they were suffering from lack of potable water. And just there's a government primary school that I'm going somewhere. And I'll tell you why I'm telling you this short story. And just in that, there around there's a primary school, a government school. Basically, there was no water in that school. And they realized that pupils were suffering. And this man of God came in and decided to dug this borehole and gave these students water. Now, that's a project that has been exhibited in that community. Somebody looked at the community and realized a gap. And what was that gap? Lack of potable water. And what was the consequences of the lack of potable water? One, people were suffering from water. People would leave from far distance just to get water. The community was in lack. There was sorrow because of the precious liquid. And that's why this man came with his God heart to exhibit a project to kind of build a borehole for those people. Now, you, as an environmental student, that should be a dream, a dare to dream project. You can decide to go to any other community. It could be your village. We have a lot of, for example, Boya, we have a lot of, I'm not going too far. I'm not going too far. Don't worry, it's going to be exciting. That's a project whereby you too can sit in your village or look at a place in a community and you see that there's a gap in this community. There is no water. And you can sit down as an environmental student and somebody who has studied project writing, because that's one of the courses that is studied at the Erudef University Institute. I'm going to come detail into that. And you say, okay, this community Bova or Bonakanda or your village is one of your any village that you know that is suffering from maybe, for example, potable water. You can decide to sit down and write a project on how you want to build 10 boreholes in 10 different communities, and it's going to cost 50 or 25 or 30 million. You come up with a project and you send your project proposal to your donors, and the donors are like, wow, can you send us some pictures to prove that this is what the problem you're going through? You send pictures and you start writing and you have somebody who's mentoring you, and before you know it, 40 million comes to the account and you start to exhibit the project. But you can only do this when you are schooled, when you have gotten the training on how to write projects, on how to develop projects. That's well the School of Fundraising and Civil Society at Erudef University Institute, CAPSI. All right, that's just a bit of the small, vibes of the small that I've come to cook to you this evening. All right, now I want to get the first video of an opportunity of a short video that we did at the Erudef University Institute. When we come back after the video, more and more on today's episode. Please don't move on that. We'll be right back.
Hello everybody, my name is Dukong Favor. I work with Erudef and at the same time I'm a fellow of the School of Fundraising and Civil Society. Yes, today I want to talk to you about, and welcome to this our wonderful broadcast where we look at the realities of Erudef University Institute of Applied Biomedical Sciences. Now I want to tell you that this is a school where you get global opportunities. I want to show you an example. Now this is what happens at the Erudef University Institute of Applied Biomedical Sciences. Remember that when you enroll as a student, the first thing they give you is a laptop that can enable you to do your research online, can enable you to work, can enable you to study. And now, one of the benefits I said, global opportunities. Okay, welcome back. Now this is, I said before, I'm sorry if it's not clear. Erudef University Institute is a place where you get global opportunities. Like I talked about fellowship. This is one of the global fellowships that when you come to Erudef, you get to know about it. This one is for environmental journalists. We have a program here at Erudef called Environmental Journalism. So you can be eligible for this fellowship. It's a 9-month program that people are being trained to be investigative journalism, and they give you travel expenses. It's done in London. It's a university in London, and they give you look at here. You see here they said. Fellowship selection criteria: qualified applicants should be between 2 to this, and then this one is the fellowship has monthly salary of 4,044 per something, and then they give a salary even to your employer. They give you some money to give you that leave, and then they take care of your travel expenses. It's written, everything is here, and everything is here. These are some of the opportunities you get. That's why it's very important to have a laptop. This world is global. That's why the Erudef University Institute. When you come as a student, you enroll, the first thing they do to you is to buy a brand new laptop, because you can't really be globalized. You can't really do research without a machine. So I'm going to end here for now. Thank you so much for watching. Next program or next week, we are going to bring you more opportunities at the Erudef University Institute. Please, you want to know anything about us, you can write to us at the comment section. Love you. This, and then this one is the fellowship has monthly salary of 4,044 per something, and then they give a salary even to your employer. They give you some money to give you that.
Okay, welcome back from that short, wonderful short video there that we actually did, looking at the opportunities of EAPS, which I'm going to come detail into that. I said earlier, please send your questions, keep your questions coming, your inquiries, your worries, anything you want to find out about Erudef University Institute, please. Or I might say something that it struck you and you want to ask questions, feel free. All right, ask me the questions. Now, if you're just tuning in, this is Erudef University Forum, and our focus today, we are exploring, and we are enjoying the opportunities and the programs at the apps. All right. That's the focus of today. We are actually looking at the experiences, what is Erudef University all about, and what does it offer, what can you get as a student. All right, some of my students are already like, Madam Favor is live on air. Yeah, those are my students. Thank you for watching, and keep watching. Send your questions coming. All right, now Erudef University Institute, as I said, is one of, I can say in Cameroon. Let me start with Cameroon. Is the only university that is solely environmental, purely environmental. You see some other professional institutions, they have a mix of maybe nursing, a mix of marketing, a mix of engineering, a mix of, but Erudef University Institute is purely environmental. So you can imagine what the visionary has in stock for people who are lovers of their environment. Yeah, that's one thing I want you to understand about EAPS. Now, Erudef University Institute, for those of you, maybe it's your first time of watching this program, Erudef University Institute is a baby from a mother NGO called Erudef. Erudef has been existing for the past 25 years. They'll be doing it 25 years this October. And now they're giving birth to a child which is called Erudef University Institute. It doesn't mean that this is young universities. It's not, but I'm just giving you the background of the university to tell you how much love somebody has for the environment. And the person now wants to pour it to the younger generation. Now, the founder of Erudef University Institute, Mr. Louis Kembi, is somebody who has been into the NGO business for a very long time. And so he has been moving from one country to the other just because of the environment. He's, of course, he's a conservation scientist. He's mostly into conservation work. You know, he does a lot of projects that goes as far as 500 projects of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions. That's the kind of project that he runs. It's not. I'm not saying that I should go look for him and kill him or no. That's a man that if you give him 10 million now, that he should put it in a particular project, he will make sure that that money enters into that project all. And that's why donors have been able to trust him, and up to now he's still in the NGO business. Because one of the things that you will not do as a student or a future project manager is that you will not collect money from a donor and then you will not exhibit that project. That is a very bad sign. And you cannot work at Erudef, because at Erudef, when you become a student, after, for example, if you are taking one of the programs like HIAPS, you do two years in school and 1 year industrial, which means you go for 1 year program, that's 1 year work or training, and then you come back. You should be eligible to be able to raise a fund of at least maybe 20, 25, 40 million, depending on your project. And Erudef will make sure that you use that money for the purpose in which the money was raised. Because of course, a donor wants to give you money when he knows who you are working with. He cannot just give you 10 million, 50 million, 20 million when they don't know who is your mentor. So Erudef now is standing like a mentor to your project, so that donors will trust you and give you the money to exhibit that project. All right. Now, I said earlier, Erudef University Institute has 4 schools. 4 schools. Let me try and be fast. I realize that my time will not be on our side if I'm not really fast. 4 schools. Some of you were interested. They have, the first school is the Vocational Training Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Vocational Training Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Now, before I come to the schools, I said that Erudef is not only a school that you come to sit and learn in class and you go home. No, it is a research and a grant-based institute, which means that it has research opportunities. Presently, I am not long with Erudef, but I've written like 4 project proposals online. 4. My boss keep pumping us with links. I don't even know. There's a one that he just pumped now, but I'm older than that, the age of people they are looking for. They are looking for people between the ages of 25 to 30, 25 to 27, who are passionate about some certain themes, in environment, climate change, I think some other 4 themes. But I'm not that age, I'm above the age. So look at now, if you were a student of Erudef University Institute, I would have worked with you as a partner. Maybe you, that you are that age, I'll work with you, we'll write a project, and you, of course, the CEO mentors you or Erudef mentors you. Who knows? You grab the project. I think that project is $20,000 or $25,000. They want to fund a particular project that you choose or you apply for. But you must first of all apply and must first of all know what you're applying. And if you succeed, they give you the money, you exhibit the project. That one can be your own small cash as you run your school days. Now, I said Erudef University Institute has 4 schools. The first school is the Vocational Training Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Now that one is from for 5 holders to PhD holder. Just from the word vocational institute, anything that is vocational, it talks about you gaining skills, practical skills in the field of the environment that can enable you gain jobs either in an NGO or enable you even to raise funds and exhibit projects or to work in other environmental sectors. I want to tell you guys something that is a bitter truth. If you like, go and do research. If you look at the number of jobs that environmentalists, the environment offer, and other sectors, you see that environment has more job offers because there are very few persons who are into that sector. Okay, now come back to us. Look at around you. You see that most students either they're running to nursing or they're running to marketing or they're running to banking. The issue now is that after that, what are the opportunities that await you? You should not only think that I want to fall bush after. That should not only be your main goal in life. I want to fall bush. When I fall bush, I'll go and do this particular thing abroad. And sorry, and you're not very sure about the falling bush. You're not very sure about the visa. Why don't you think that I want to be falling bush and coming back? I fall bush every year. I fall bush 3 times. Like my CEO, he travels like 3 times a year. Then he doesn't even make a hint that he has. You don't even know that he has traveled because that's just work. That's my dream. My dream is to be going and coming, project go maybe go for a fellowship against skills of as environmental journalist or investigative journalism. I go here, I come back to work. You know, I just enjoy life. I enjoy Erudef University Institute. So don't only put yourself in a box, all right? Widen your dreams. Widen your dreams. Okay, now I said the first school is School of Vocational Vocational Training Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. All right. So that's the vocational training school. It's eligible for 5 level holders. You can be part of that school. From 5 level holders, advanced level holder, university, you can apply. If you don't want, if maybe you ended at O levels, you can come and get a program at the vocational school, all right, and you enjoy it. There are so many programs there that I don't want to list all of them here. We have GIS and remote sensing. We have water management. I just talked about the water project here. If you have a dream of writing a project about maybe supplying water, boreholes in a particular community, and you want to really go deeper into understanding water management, you can take this program at the vocational level stage from 5. Applied forestry, if you love forests, wow, why not? You can take this particular program. It is a 2 years program, just 2 years. And you're done with your vocational training program. Then you have programs like wastewater management, agroforestry, and agroecology. Agroforestry is just closely in line with agriculture because it's about land, it's about soil and everything. So those are some of the programs that you find at the vocational training school that I will not want to call all year because of time. Environmental education, NGO management and fundraising. This one too is, you can get this particular program at the vocational training school. Now, NGO management and fundraising, it cuts across all programs at the YAPS. Every student must know how to raise funds. Every student must know how to raise funds. So it's not like, no, you are not doing this particular program. It is for every student. I personally, I said that I am a fellow. I'm going to come to that. There are a lot of things. I just pray time just don't cut us short. I am a fellow at the University of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. As we speak, my project is on the table of my mentor, who happens to be Mr. Kemi Lewis, and 3 others. It's not only me. So our project is there for him to go through the project documentation. It's a journey, right? I'm going to come to that. Don't worry. Now, that's the School of Vocational Training Institute, which I said is just 2 years. All right. Now, the second school is the School of Fundraising and Civil Society Studies. The School of Fundraising and Civil Society Studies. That's a school that I presently am enrolled into. Can I say I'm blessed? I am a fellow because I'm on the scholarship. Now, those are one of the things that Erudef University gives you. They gives you a scholarship and you become a fellow. And I'm going to tell you what it means to be a fellow. I think it's in my video, the video that just passed, the first video. If you missed it out, I don't know. It tells you what is a fellow. Now, those are the things that happen to many international universities around the world, all right? Now, at Erudef University Institute, the second school is School of Fundraising and Civil Society. And in that school, they have the different programs: fundraising, civil society studies, philanthropy, and charity. So you see that this school is mainly for people who are into NGOs, people who are into CIGs, people who are into some groups. Even you have a groups whereby it's kind of charity, philanthropy. You know, there are two kinds of charity. There are some charities that is for humans. You want to empower, sorry, you want to give humans, take care of humans like IDPs. There's another charity that has to do with the wildlife. Like with Erudef, most of the charity they do is conserve and preserve nature. Like, we are going to talk to Shay, and Shay is one of the students and the environmental journalist who presently is in the field, and she's going to tell us her experience in the field. She's gone to the field as an environmental journalist, and she's going to tell us what she's experiencing in the field. Those are the things that students experience while they're in the field. I think with time we are going to talk to Shay, and you're going to see her picture, right? She's going to tell us what she's experiencing in the field as an environmental journalist, what are they doing in the field, and all that and all that. So environmental journalism is, Erudef University has all it takes to keep you equipped and to keep you standing. Now, I said, School of Fundraising and Civil Society is a wonderful school to learn how to raise funds, to learn how to connect with donors, to learn how to network with donors. All right. Now, from my experience, I've just been in the School of Fundraising for 6 months, and we have 18 months in the School of Fundraising and Civil Society Studies. It is 18 months program. Now, this 18 months program, before the end of the program, every mentee, I want to call it a mentee because we look almost like we are employers of our own NGOs, of our own organizations. Because when you come there, you have to be able to say, okay, what's the name of your NGO, who are the workers, or what's your vision, what's your mission, and all that. So people who own NGOs, they don't have 3 stars, right? If you have, I believe that somebody who owns an NGO should be somebody who has a vision, who wants to solve a particular problem in a community. There are so many problems around you and I, especially in Africa, Cameroon, Northwest, Southwest, a lot of issues around our community. Even if you have, let's say, a media, like High TV is a media house. High TV, do you know that you can raise funds with your media? You don't know. Yes, of course. There are media organizations out of Cameroon that are ready to sponsor media organs that have a mission or a vision for a particular purpose or to solve a particular problem. So when you don't know that, you can just be running. I'm not talking to High TV alone. I'm just giving an example that you can decide you can be a media organ, but you are an NGO, but you have a particular purpose. Which purpose are you solving? For example, maybe your media organ, your vision maybe is to solve, what can I say? Maybe to reach out. Yes, let's say human rights. Yes, let me say human rights. Yes, maybe you have a particular organ in your media that is focused on fighting the rights of people that they are being underserved, the underserved, like the pygmies, like the IDPs who come to a particular area. Their rights are being, like one human rights activist showed me a video of a woman who was 45 years and is having an affair with a small boy of about 14 years old. And the woman claims that that boy must impregnate her. Can you imagine how somebody's right is being taken off by another person? So you could be that media organ or that organization that your own is to fight for the rights of people. Some people, their own is that they fight for the rights of young girls, teenagers. That is a whole NGO on its own. That is a program. Whether a media organ, whether an NGO, it is an organization that there are organizations abroad that have funds to fund your project. How do you know it? Only when you come to the university. Now, I'm saying all this because I'm talking about NGO management and fundraising. NGO Management and Civil Society Studies, of which I am one of the fellows. All right. I want to catch my breath a little. When we come back, I will tell you more on how Erudef University gives you all the opportunities that you need. Please don't move a muscle. I'll be right back.
I'm called Yemi Vera.
All right.
So I decided to apply for this program.
What program, please?
Okay, NGO management and fundraising.
Wow.
Because
okay.
I love to help people, and I love to help people who are in need. So that is why I got in for the post of NGO management and fundraising. So that at the end of the day, I can be able to open, with the knowledge I'll get from school, I'll be able to open up my own NGO that I can help people, and especially people who are homeless.
Wow, people are homeless. So has this been something that you've always loved to do, or you just decided to do it?
Yes, I've always had the passion. Yes, the passion to carry out this exercise. So when I heard about the Erudef University, because I've never heard of any school offering NGO management and fundraising, so I had to just grab the opportunity by coming to grab more knowledge about the institution.
All right, so many girls are going to be listening to you, they're going to watch you. So what is the advice you want to advise young girls of your age with regards to professionalism in terms of studies?
I want to advise the youngest that they should not only follow everyone, they should not follow everyone to, for example, my friend is doing this and I want to do this. Going for what you know can save the world and can put impact, can leave impact in the world in one way or the other. Yes, than staying home or doing nothing.
Thank you very much.
I'm called Yemi Vera.
All right.
So I decided to apply for this program.
What program, please?
Okay, NGO management and fundraising.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, welcome back to the show, and this is Erudef University Forum, and today it's kind of exciting that we are looking at some wonderful, interesting, discovering the uniqueness of YAPS, Erudef University Institute, some programs that it offers, and how your enrollment in the University of Erudef. Your enrollment into the university can never be a waste of time. All right. Yeah, and before we went on the break, I was just looking at the different schools, and I don't want to spend much time on the same talk. I said we talked about the vocational school, we talked about the School of Fundraising and Civil Society Studies, and the next school is the HIAPS, Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Now, this is a school that is from students of advanced level. Those are advanced level holders. Yeah, those who have advanced level holder from 2 papers, I guess, you are eligible to enroll, right? And there are so many programs that I would not want to list all. Yeah, we have nature management, forest engineering, wildlife. I love wildlife. I wish I was a wildlife student. Wildlife are people who are into zoos, wildlife, forest, and all that. Animals, take care of animals, take care of everything that has to do with organisms, wild animals. Now, we also have programs like CIS and remote sensing, and we also have projects like human resource management, NGO management, project management, fundraising. All right, so those are some of the programs. We have engineering programs too, software engineer. We have programs like topography. All right, that you can enroll in the HIAPS. Now, at HIAPS, we have, I don't know if at HIAPS, I said it's from just those of you from advanced level, right? A levels, if you are an A level holder, university degree holder, and sorry, you're eligible to that program. Okay, now at HIAPS, the good thing about the programs at Erudef University is that it's hands-on learning. It means that students not only stay in the classroom, they go to the field. We are going to be talking to Shay in a jiffy, and Shay is an environmental journalist. She has a degree in journalism and the University of Boya, and she came to IAPS, to Erudef University Institute, to specialize in environmental journalism. So you see that even if you're a graduate from the university, you can still come to Erudef University to gain skills, practical skills. Now, you can be a journalist where you don't specialize on anything. That's an error. You will never enjoy fellowships. you will never enjoy programs, because white man, people of the global world, they believe in speciality. We believe people specialize on a particular thing. That's why even in journalism now, you see what is paying now. Those of you who are watching me and you want to become a journalist, or you're a journalist, specialize in investigative journalism. Specialize in investigate. If it is an environment, if you investigate the environment. If it is this, investigative journalism is what is paying now globally. As I speak, there is an opening for a cohort, for a fellowship for environmental journalists. Sorry, to train journalists who are between less than 5 years in the field, young journalists on investigative journalism. And I don't know, I wish I could just show you on my laptop. It's here. That one is a program that is done every year. Now they want to train you guys on how you can explore your investigative journalism. These people take care of your bills. They take care of your transport. It's in London. They take care of your transportation expenses. They pay you according to, I turn it to France, it's about safer, it's about 300,000 a month. They take care of your housing. Then they will take care of your bid in that particular country, UK, till you are done with that program. It's a 9 months program. And after that program, they will now give you money to come and exhibit the project proposal that you have written. And it must be investigative. You know, investigating has to do with truth, right? When you speak the truth as a journalist, you are investigating. That's why some people like Mimi for sometimes they had an issue because they began speaking the truth, you know, and you know now she had to go. Now she's enjoying life because she's an investigative journalist. So if you're a journalist, you're listening to me or you're watching, it's wise for you to go into the investigation. That's what will take you out of this country. You'll be moving from one fellowship to the other. Same with other programs, all right? So now we want to talk to Shay. I don't know if Claudine is ready. We actually, Shay is not here. Shay is an Erudef University student. She's in the field as we speak. And now Shay is an environmental journalist, as I said. She went to the field with other wildlife students. So I don't know if her picture is on screen. And she went to the field with all, I see the picture, especially the picture where they're lying in the forest. I don't know if Claudine is there. I'm talking. There's a picture where they're lying in the forest. She's actually with the other colleagues for wildlife. They are Tofala, along Lebialem. They went there for monitoring and some community empowerment program. So I don't know if the broadcaster is ready. Hello Shay, can you talk to us? Tell us your name and what took you guys to Tofala Wildlife Center, or what took you guys to Lebialem?
Anyone who intends or is skeptical studying at EAPS, the only thing we went for a 2-week trip in Libya, let me specific. I'm called Shay Sarah and I'm currently doing a 10 months program in environmental journalism at the Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. If I'm to advise anyone who intends or is skeptical about studying at EAPS, the only thing I'll tell you is that at EAPS you get to do practicals as well. That is what makes them to stand out amongst many other university institutes. You don't just get to sit in the classroom and get all the theory, but the theory is backed by practicals. And as they say, when you practice, you learn even faster because it is easier for you to know something you practice unlike something you just hear about. We went for a 2-week trip in Libya, specifically to monitor for monitoring, to monitor the species at the Tofala Hill Wildlife Sanctuary, and also to assess the livelihood of the people in the community, and also to find out the state of some things that had been donated to them by the organization, the state of the livelihood, if they are still there or if they're not, what happened to them.
Okay, thank you very much, Shay, for that wonderful talk there. We were supposed to have Shay live on call. I just hope that she's where there is network and so we can get to talk to her personally. Maybe you have some one or two questions to ask her. That's she, Sarah. As I said, she's a student from Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences, and she said presently, hello, she, are you there? Good afternoon. You are live on High TV, and this is Erudef University Forum. How are you doing today?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you doing as well?
I'm okay. We are curious to know how you're faring. We understand that you're presently in the field. You're a student of Erudef University Institute. Please, can you once more introduce yourself to us again and maybe tell us the particular program for Erudef University Institute?
Okay, I'm called Shea Sarah Quipsa, and I'm currently taking a 10 months program in environmental journalism at the Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences.
All right, great. Presently, I know that you are in the field. Can you tell us briefly, or can you explain to us what's your objective, or what's the purpose of you visiting the Libya? What's the purpose for your visit?
It was for biomonitoring.
Come again.
The purpose of the trip was monitoring and assessment of livelihood. We are currently at Libialem in the Tufala Kiwu Wildlife Sanctuary. We came to monitor wildlife, the species that are found there, especially the gorillas.
Wow.
Then, of course, we also had to assess livelihood of the people in the community.
Wow, you actually...
Because some time ago, the organization had donated some livelihood like piglets to some individuals as well as seedlings. So it was just fair enough that they get to visit and watch the state of the things that were donated.
Good. Now, you like from what you said you actually went to monitor wildlife, gorillas and chimpanzees. Does it mean that while in the forest you saw some of these animals, these species?
Yes, we got to see some, just the chimpanzees, but of course they are very sensitive. Most of them won't stand when they see you, so it is very difficult for you to see them, especially during the day.
All right. I
so
understand.
You only get to mostly see them on the camera traps that are being planted.
Exactly why I wanted to ask that you seen them. Was it like one-on-one, or you actually set your camera traps to get them?
No, since they are very sensitive to humans, you get to you plant the cameras, then you probably come back for 2 weeks, you retrieve them, then you get the data.
Wow. That's wonderful. Can you just briefly, you are a student of Erudef University Institute and you have a 10 months program. Already you're really into the field. What can you say, what experience, like so far your experience at this university, what can you say about the university so far?
Well, I would say it's commendable. Like it's not a regular university that just gives you theory. The fact that they're able to back up the theory with practicals, I think that's something very commendable, because as I say, when you practice something, it sticks rather than just getting it. So when you get to practice, you easily learn something you do than just something you've heard. So the fact that you don't only get to sit in the classroom and have a tutor talk to you, but you get to go on the field and practice, I think that's something commendable, and I want many people to come and experience.
Wow, great. Now, I understand that Erudef University is not all about class, but project writing. Can we see? Yeah, they're into project writing. Can we say that you are already into that already? Are you working on any projects personally?
Of course, I have projects I'm working on. At Erudef University, you don't only get to learn, you get a tutor, you get mentorship. You have people who guide you to achieving the things that suit your career path. Permit me say so. So you have scholarships, and you have people who are willing to mentor you through them.
All right. Thank you very much, Shay. We are going to come back to you to hear your last words, maybe advice to the to-be Erudef University students.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And that was a short call there from Shay Sarai. She's actually a student from the University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Science, presently in the field. I just had to tell her to look for somewhere that there is network, so she can be able to, I can be able to get her at this time, so we enjoy her right in the field. So what are you waiting for? That is a student who is in the field. She is part of the university, and she can best explain to you the wonderful things about the Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. I want to catch my breath and take some water. When we come back, I'm now going to unleash the opportunities that you can only find at Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. We'll be right back after this break.
I'm called Yindi Vera.
All right.
So I decided to apply for this program.
What program, please?
Okay, NGO management and fundraising.
Wow.
Because
okay.
I love to help people, and I love to help people who are in need. So that is why I got in for the post of NGO management and fundraising. So that at the end of the day, I can be able to open, with the knowledge I'll get from school, I'll be able to open up my own NGO that I can help people, and especially people who are homeless.
Wow, people are homeless. So has this been something that you've always loved to do, or you just decided to do it?
Yes, I've always had the passion. Yes, the passion to carry out this exercise. So when I heard about the Erudef University, because I've never heard of any school offering NGO management and fundraising, so I had to just grab the opportunity by coming to grab more knowledge about the institution.
All right. So many girls are going to be listening to you. They're going to watch you. So what is the advice you want to advise young girls of your age with regards to professionalism?
All right.
In terms of studies,
I want to advise the youngest that they should not only follow everyone. They should not follow everyone to, for example, my friend is doing this and I want to do this. Going for what you know can save the world and can put impact, can leave impact in the world in one way or the other. Yes, than staying home or doing nothing.
Thank you very much.
That they should not only follow everyone. They should not follow everyone to, for example, my friend.
Okay, thank you so much for tuning back to this wonderful episode of Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. And those of you who are watching online, thank you so much for staying tuned, and God bless you. And those of you who will watch after the program, wow, you still feel free. If you have any question, we are ready to answer your question. There's a student who sent me a question, and I said I wanted to answer the question after the program, and the student was very curious. I'm trying to get to the program to the question. Sorry, he sent it on WhatsApp. I will get to that student, and I'll come back to him. Now, before I get to the student's inquiry, and I want to just say that I've talked about the different schools of Erudef University Institute, and the last school that I want to talk about is the postgraduate research school. Postgraduate research school now is from students who have at least a degree. All right, students who have at least a degree. That particular school is for you. There are different programs in that program: water science, climate science, rewilding, endangered languages and species, so many, environmental filmmaking and photography, so many of this program. Now, this particular program of environmental filmmaking and photography, I love this particular course, and I've been desiring that many people should take it as a vocational school program, and maybe a short program. Why? Because now I'm entering into because my time is almost off. I'm now entering into the bonuses that you get as a student of Erudef University Institute. Now you're asking, what are the bonuses that you get the day you enroll as a student of Erudef University Institute? Let me start with the immediate bonuses. The day you enroll as a student at Erudef University Institute, the first thing you get when you pay 80% of your tuition fee is a laptop like this one. A laptop that will enable you to work, enable you to do your research, enable you to study. At the Erudef, you can't study without a laptop. So you get a laptop, a good laptop, and then secondly, there's free Wi-Fi on campus, 2, 4, and 7. Means that as you come to school, you want to research, anything you want to do. I took a video of this campus, even a class where they see the Wi-Fi everywhere in school, in campus. So you can always do your research. You can always work. You can always browse. I mean constructive browsing, no, not the one that you are chatting on Facebook. No, There will be not even know any time for you to, much time for you to chat on Facebook, because there's always work. Either you are in a seminar, or you're in a program, or you're in the field like Sarah. I'm not sure she's chatting because she's now in the field, in the forest. She'll be chatting with chimpanzees and gorillas, I guess. All right? That's the second bonus you get at Erudef University Institute. I said a laptop, free Wi-Fi, and then third thing is scholarship. I said that I am a fellow. I am a fellow means that I gained a particular fellowship at the Erudef University Institute, whereby it's going to be run for 18 months. Now, when you're a fellow running a particular program, it can happen to you anywhere. They are giving me some money that can sustain me. You can call it a pay or a stipend or whatever. Taking care of my bills, taking care of my fees or everything, giving me some money. Some people can call it a stipend or something. That's how some scholarship works. Now, when you experience such a thing in Erudef Institute, it makes you it widen your scope, because you can see other opportunities out of the country. You can easily relate, so that you don't see an opportunity that say, okay, a call for cohorts. You become, so what's the course? What's the fellowship? What's the fellowship all about? No, fellowship simply means you are applying you apply to a particular university or a particular program where it's going to run some fellowship runs from 6 months, 3 months, 9 months. At that time they are taking care of your feeding, your expenses, just to train you for a particular program. So when you come to the Erudef University Institute, you'll be exposed to a lot of those programs globally. Like there's one program online now that is for environmental journalists, as I said. There's another that is for those who are into human rights, climate change, but below the age of 28 or 27. There are so many of them. So that's another opportunity you have at the Erudef University Institute. That's another bonus. When you come, you can grab those opportunities and you make some money and you begin to go global. Now, the fourth opportunity I can tell you at the Erudef University Institute is you'll be able to work on documentaries that you'll be able to win awards and prizes. For example, Erudef University Institute launched a documentary competition where some students won I think it's 30,000 francs. I think there were 3 of them. That one was launched by EAPS, just to encourage them to go into documentary and filmmaking. Now, Erudef is going to launch another one. Since Erudef is going to be celebrating 25 years of existence, they are going to launch another documentary competition this time around. I think the CEO was saying that 300,000 to 400,000, something like that, 600,000 for the winners. So those are some of the opportunities you get at the Erudef University. So now it is going to be given to those who do documentaries. You have to do a short documentary for a particular theme or topic that is demanded by the organizers. And then you send documentary now to the organizers. And when they go through it, you can win some money. All right? So those are some of the opportunities, those are some of the bonuses because of time that you get at Erudef University Institute. Lots and lots of bonuses. Let me take this student question that is sent before I give my last reactions. Oh my God. He asked, this student was asking a question. Oh my God, I'm trying to get to it. The student was asking the difference of a particular program. Okay, going in for agriculture because I love it and have small knowledge in that, so I will. Especially, no, that one was another discussion. Okay, the person was asking the difference between agriculture and agroforestry and sustainable land management. Do they relate? Because the student said, I love things that has to do with agriculture, but I want to study agroforestry and sustainable land management. Do they have any relation? And this is the answer to the student. Now, agroforestry and sustainable land management is closely related to agriculture. It is closely related to agriculture, right? It involves integrating trees and shrubs into farming systems to improve productivity and sustainability. This program is perfect for anyone interested in agriculture and environmental conservation. So you even go ahead of those who are into agriculture. So that program is just perfect for you. All right? So it is good and it's good and it's good for you. I hope that question is answered. And if you have any other inquiries, feel free to get to us. And we of course we are going to answer and give you all the response to your inquiries. All right. Now, I don't know if I have any reactions online. I pray the broadcaster help me get them because I can't really get them directly. My phone is kind of, charged a little. So, dear viewers, I don't know if I still have some short time. I will now go back to Shay. Shay will give us her last reactions, maybe one or two advice, and then we conclude, and that will be up for the day. Now, while we struggle to get to Shay, please, broadcaster, can you just give me short minutes just to catch my breath? We come back, we get to Shay, and then we say goodbye to our wonderful viewers. Thank you.
I'm called Yindi Vera.
All right.
So I decided to apply for this program.
What program, please?
Okay, NGO management and fundraising.
Wow.
Because
okay.
I love to help people, and I love to help people who are in need. So that is why I got in for the post of NGO management and fundraising. So that at the end of the day, I can be able to open, with the knowledge I'll get from school, I'll be able to open up my own NGO that I can help people, and especially people who are homeless.
Wow, people who are homeless. So has this been something that you've always loved to do, or you just decided to do it?
Yes, I've always had the
passion.
Yes, the passion.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back. Fortunately, we was trying to get to Sarah, but I don't know if she's not online, but if she comes online, fine. And we are giving you our last conclusive word. If you're listening to us and you're interested and you want to enroll into Erudef University Institute, I think it is the most ideal choice for you. It's the best choice that you could ever think of and that you will never regret of, all right? Now, we've talked about the different schools. We talked about the hands-on learning. We talked about the fact that it's not only about learning, but you can also raise funds. Okay, it has a whole lot of global opportunities for you. And of course, being a student of Erudef University Institute, you only get to get the best and the best. And as we said that when you enroll into the school and the first thing you get is a laptop and free Wi-Fi on campus, you can be eligible to scholarship. You get to know the global opportunities for you to start applying. Maybe you want to apply for short documentary programs or to go and do fellowship from other countries, maybe 6 months, 3 months. You come back and continue with your school, continue with what you're doing, and why not, life goes on. Well, it's on this wonderful note that we want to come to the end of today's episode of Erudef University Forum. And it's been wonderful on set. Thank you so much, dear viewers, for watching. I want to say a big thank you to Shay Sarai, who is in the field. And of course, we had to talk to her. I want to say a big thank you to High TV. Thank you to Madame Claudine, who was behind the camera, behind everything, and making sure that we look so wonderful, touching the 1,000 machines to make sure that everything was going smoothly. And a big thank you to all the staff of High TV. I want to say a big thank you to the CEO of Erudef University Institute, Mr. Louis Kembi, for empowering the young generation. Thank you so much. My name is Ndukong. If you can follow the same program. The rebroadcast is going to be happening today evening, 9:30 p.m. Next week is Monday. Hopefully, we'll be coming back live with a fresh broadcast of the show. Stay glued and stay blessed.